Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. My name is Andrew, coming to you from beautiful Costa Rica. Today's topic is going to be coming to terms that you are with a narcissist. If you like the content, please subscribe. Guys, when the narcissistic relationship is over, or let's say that you're still in one, and you find yourself doing research on looking up terms and definitions about somebody, like who behaves this way, who does these things, why am I feeling this way, why do I feel isolated or invalidated, why do I feel alone, why everything I do I'm giving and I'm not receiving, and I don't feel like I'm in a healthy relationship. And you put the pieces of the puzzle together, and then you understand, oh my gosh, I am, or I was with a narcissist. Like, then you start thinking and doing homework and researching, like you're in disbelief. You really are in the beginning. When you don't know what the term narcissism is, and you can't actually put your finger on what a narcissist is, just like me, you're actually blown away. You're like, what? How did I not know about this? How was I not taught about what narcissism is? It's not just a passing word like, oh yeah, that person's a narcissist. No, it's not like that. This is real. So when you actually figure it out and you did your homework and I'm certain you did all the homework on your own. I'm sure you stumbled upon YouTube videos, YouTube channels like myself. You found yourself looking up terms on Google, researching things. And then once you understood a little bit, then the door cracked open much wider. And then you understood a whole glossary of terms, of definitions. And each and every day as you're doing the homework to try and understand exactly who the person is that you were with or are with, were with or are with, then your knowledge grows at such a rapid rate because you're in disbelief that you didn't even know what narcissism was. Now, having said all that, there comes a point when you realize, oh my God, I was with a narcissist. And everything clicks together for you. But you're in disbelief because you can't understand how, number one, how you put up with it for so long. Because you thought that you were in a loving, kind, loving relationship, a healthy relationship, and you weren't. Number two, how you did not even know what this term or definition narcissism is or meant. Why you weren't taught it in high school or younger, which many of you know is my moonshot. That's what I'll be doing eventually. That's my plan, to educate younger people on the topic. But number three is, how come nobody around you, like your family, friends, neighbors, anybody, how come they didn't see what you saw? That's a big one. And you try to wrap your head around it. You try to understand, like, what the heck is going on? Like, what happened? Is this bizarro world? Like, I don't know anything about this. I wasn't prepared for this. And other people don't see what I see. So when you realize this and you finally put everything together and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. At this point, you realize that you were with a narcissist and you understand and you educate, but you still don't know where to turn to because you can't, it's not like you can just knock on your friend's door, your neighbor's door or whatever and say, oh my God, my ex, or let's just say it that way, was a narcissist. Like, they're not gonna understand you. They're not gonna give you the time of day. They're not gonna believe you because the person they know who is the narcissist, they have a different image of that person. They don't know all the things that happened to you behind closed doors. They don't know the experiences you went through, the gaslighting, the invalidation, the trauma bond that you were and or are attached to right now. All the things that are hidden that the insidious narcissist does. And it's like, again, like as I do this video right now, I'm thinking about things. And it's like you want to tell people, this video is not about exposing the narcissist. It's not that at all. It's that you want to be able to discuss some things with people and let them understand where you're coming from. But you can't, because the people that you may be discussing this with, they're not going to understand. Like, sincerely, they're going to be like, okay, that's great, whatever, anything else. And the reason why they may be that way is because it's not like, let's say you twisted your ankle and you can see your ankle swollen and, okay, go get a doctor. I get that. This stuff is behind closed doors. The abuse happens between you and the narcissist. And either you know it or you don't, meaning the extended family knows and things like that. But let's be real, they're quiet. They don't say a word. They're protecting, they're enabling the narcissist most times. And that one or two brave people that doesn't enable, they're ostracized. They're the black sheep of the family. But getting back on track, like, when you realize that you actually were with a narcissist, you don't have many places to turn to. A counselor or a therapist, they're not going to know. They didn't study it. They don't have the knowledge you have. Yeah, let me rephrase it. They studied it maybe a little bit. But whatever you're going to read in a book is not going to go 1/1,000,000th to the degree of the abuse that you suffered and you went through. Unless you actually went through the fire and understand what I'm talking about in this video right now, and I know you do because you're on the channel, and thank you for being here, you just won't get it. So what I'm trying to let you know that there's hope, there's inspiration, and there are people out there like myself and the community that do understand what you're talking about. And you're not alone. You're really not. I'm not alone. I was, but I'm not. And just, understand that for you to be able to tell people what's going on, here in the community is one thing. It's like, we get it. We understand. But for you to just knock on a neighbor's door or say, wow, I was abused, or a therapist or a counselor, they're not going to follow it. They're just going to be like, okay, well, it's a tough life. Move on. It's not like that. Narcissism is a deadly issue, massively huge issue. It's unbelievable how this issue is still silent and it's not being brought to the forefront. I mean, it is with channels like mine and many others, but I'm saying that it's like a taboo. It's like no one wants to talk about it. Like I said in a video months ago, it's like your crazy uncle that for Thanksgiving you invite him over because he's your uncle or whatever, and he sits in the corner, eats, and then you only see him once a year, that kind of thing. He's just a little bit different. And if you are the crazy uncle, sorry, I'm just giving you an example. That's what narcissism is treated like, and that's not what we want. We want it to be brought to the forefront. So the video, before I close it out, because I want this to be a little shorter one, is that when you finally put everything together and you understand, you're going to feel alone. You're going to feel like, who knows about this stuff? And who can I talk to? Guys, you can reach out. You can talk. You can talk here in the community and others. There are a lot of people that go through this. There are many people that go through narcissism that don't even know that they went through narcissism. You're one of the fortunate ones, because when you experience narcissism, not that that's fortunate, but I'm saying that you're on the channel and you're empowered and you understand, good morning, you understand that what you dealt with and what you went through, and you're educating yourself, becoming wiser and smarter and empowered. And that's what we want. But if you just got discarded recently, or you're isolated, or you're alone and you don't know what to do or who to turn to, just know this is your time now. And believe me, I've been through it. Some of the most excruciatingly difficult times of my entire life is right after the discard. But just understand, this is the time for you to work on yourself. And it's a time for you to understand that you were with a narcissist. The narcissist won't change. What they want to do is destroy you worse than they already have. They want to manipulate you and twist everything around about you and take all of your goodness from you. So I'm not trying to trigger you. I'm just letting you know that if you can find this video and watch it a few times and stick on the channel, stay on the channel, or other people's channels, it really doesn't matter. The point is, understand that you were with a narcissist. And yeah, it's going to take time for you to comprehend it and wrap your head around it. And once you finally do and you embrace it and you practice radical acceptance, which is another term you should look up, and you just realize, wow, this person was not healthy for me. And actually, they almost destroyed me. And they took a lot from me. And you're probably thinking, well, yeah, Andrew, but I still want them back. I understand that. When the relationship ends in the very beginning, and say 1, 2, 3 months out, you do want them back because you think that they're your savior, they're your answer, they're your cure. They're not. They sank their dirty fangs into you and they drugged you, they tricked you. They made you become attached to them when they were not attached to you. You see, you're in the trauma bond now. And what you need to do is you need to break free of that. That will take time. It will take a lot of time. But understanding you were with a narcissist is the #1 step. Education's #2, healing #3, and boundaries #4. Guys, I just want to let you know, I'm going to close this video out now, that it's remarkable that what we go through. Narcissism does exist. It is disgusting. And for those of you watching the video right now, I know you know what I'm talking about. For those of you that were recently discarded, or just maybe you ended the relationship yourself, that's beautiful. It's still not that easy of a path to go through. It's difficult because the person you fell in love with were with, they never had your best interest at heart. They didn't love you. They have no empathy. They don't care about you. And if they're hoovering you, they just want to destroy you more because they didn't finish you off the first time. So guys, this video is a message of hope, of beauty, of empowerment and education. Understand that you are not alone. Narcissism does exist on this planet. It's more prevalent than people want to admit. And for those of you that have gone through the fire, that are empowered and strong like I am right now, God bless you. It's up to us to help others become educated, empowered, and enlightened, and to continue to help them. So guys, I hope you liked the video. I love doing it. From beautiful Costa Rica, this is Andrew. Namaste. Please be strong and understand things will get better for you. They really will. You just need to put the time in and understand the narcissist is not a good person. They're actually the opposite. They're evil incarnate. Guys, I love you all. God bless you. I'll talk to you soon. Namaste.